Thunderbirds. We are here for your week 2 matchup stats. And let me tell you, it was a close one. Every single matchup in week 2, there was a really tight spread between the two classes. So we're going to get started with our K2 matchups. MVP Moore, can you tell us what happened between Tedder and Walker?
Okay, in week 2 we had Tedder and Walker going up against each other, and Miss Walker's class pulled out the victory with 272 units total over Miss Tedder's class with 242. So it was a very close matchup, but Walker pulls out the victory with Luke Wall being the MVP of her class, second week in a row, giving them a edge over Miss Tedder's class.
All right, thank you, MVP Moore. And also in week 2 in our K2 bracket, we had McCurry and Hewitt. And I think, you know, this is the game that everybody was watching, kind of like the Chapel Hill NC State game that we had this weekend. Everybody's keeping a close eye on this because these two ladies are so competitive, and so are their kids. In a second, we're going to let you know what happened in their classrooms when we go out on the court. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about what happened here.
Okay, so McCurry's class had 523 units gains, which was a great job for them. Lincoln Daniels comes away with the MVP for her class on that game, and Miss Hewitt blew it out of the water again. So they took the victory with 1,451 units gained.
It's incredible.
That is incredible. John Mock and Talon both were MVPs for her class.
I do want to note that in Miss McCurry's class, only one student had less than 20 units gained. So collectively, they all were really pushing units last week, and I'm really impressed with that. You gained 234 more units than you did the week before, so we can tell that you've been practicing, putting your time in. Miss Hewitt, man, you up their game, you 603 units more than you did in week 1. I don't know how you're going to top that, Miss Hewitt, in this final matchup, but we are excited. So that's going to leave us with Walker versus Hewitt. Walker versus Hewitt is going to be our final matchup for our March Madness champions. So make sure that you're out there cheering those two classes on and putting your best effort in, guys. All right, now we're going to go out to the court. All right, guys, tell me what your strategy is to beat those 4th graders.
I always do reading because I feel like it's easier.
Oh, okay. So you get more lessons in that way?
I do math because I like it, and it's more fun than I really reading.
Very cool. What's your goal for your class? How many lessons this week?
I wanted to get to like 450.
400. So some kids last week had like 20, 30, 40 lessons completed. How do you think they're doing that?
Maybe by doing the math.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Good luck. But tell us, what is the secret? What is the secret game plan for Miss Hewitt getting almost 1,000 Lexia lessons? How did that happen, guys?
Well, first of all, Nolan has really been on it nonstop. We were doing indoor recess the other day, and he was doing it.
During indoor recess, I think
Not during. It wasn't yesterday.
But last week,
Shush.
I think Nolan is committed to winning. Oh, we can't. Why can't we talk?
Because
They're
gonna steal our strategy.
They're gonna steal your strategies. All right, this is Slam Dunk Sales, and I'm here with 4th grade, and they had a little message that they wanted to send to 3rd grade. What is it, guys and girls?
We're gonna beat you. We're going down. Smack about us.
They are committed. They are committed, Miss Sprinkle. I hope you're ready for the challenge.
You better let Grant do his eye wedding.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it right here from the source.
Yeah.
All right, back up top.
All right, and we're back with the week 2 matchups for 3-5. Miss Sales is going to take it away for us. We had an intense matchup. So
Very intense, guys. When I say intense, I'm talking one of these winners won by 1/100th of a point, which is just absolutely insane. All right, we've got Miss Sprinkle's class. We're going to start with the matchup between Sprinkle and Galleon. That was a 3rd grade versus 4th grade matchup in week 2. Miss Sprinkle, you had 186 iReady lessons in one single week. Miss Gallion, you had 158 lessons. So Miss Sprinkle, your raw score came out to 10.9. Miss Gallion, yours came out to 6.8. So you're gonna take the victory in that one. But what was crazy was Miss Shook's class, because she didn't have a matchup, she had to beat at least one of the teams in that other bracket, and she came out with a raw score of also 6.8. So we had to look down in there and we had to round. We had to go out. It was actually 6.86 for both classes, and we had to go all the way to the thousandths place. Math students, I want you to look that up. And we had to round up. So Ms. Shook's class actually came out with a 6.9 raw score. So they're gonna advance to the final matchup. It's gonna be a 5th grade versus 3rd grade, which is pretty impressive. I'm interested to see who's gonna pull that one out. We're super excited. Stay tuned, because later in the day, you'll be getting the redemption bracket standings. Have a great day, guys.